Yo, so online hustlers, we're in Tempe, Arizona. We're in front of the Real Estate Disruptors headquarters. We're gonna head in, kind of see the studio. They're going through some development, but we wanna really go and check out the sales training that Steve Trang and his crew, Real Estate Disruptors, are going and giving to every single one of you. So let's go and check out headquarters. Let's go check out sales training. It's gonna be awesome. If you made it somehow in wholesaling or investing game, you come to the podcast, which right now being renovated, you come to the podcast and you give it a shout out. If you want to really level up your sales training, we come to the expert, Steve Trang here to talk about sales conversion. That's exactly what we're going to be doing here today. And I have here Steve, man, just so ready to be spitting that fire, and he has it for Zoom, virtual if you cannot come to Tempe, Arizona, and he has it personal. So there's two ways. It gives you every way possible for you to be able to feed in this and have your team also feed in this content.
Absolutely.
So Steve, I just wanna be able to tell guys what is it exactly that this whole event seminar looks like and why people should be really coming here.
I think the biggest thing, right, is we all run into the same challenges. Homeowners that either ghost you, or they tell you they need to think about it, you never hear from them again, or you send them an envelope, the DocuSign, and they open it and they never sign it, and then you never hear from them again. There are a lot of challenges because right now there's more and more people getting wholesaling than ever before.
Yeah.
And if you can't separate yourself with sales, you're gonna have a hard time, right? Right now, finding sellers is not the hard part. It used to be. 5 years ago, if you could find a seller, you got the deal. Now, everyone can find the seller and skip trace it and get in front of them. So how do you win? You need to separate yourself, and the way you separate yourself is through sales skills.
100%. And you might be getting leads too, but if you're not getting a conversation, and in that conversation, you're really separating yourself again from any other people that are also sending cash offers or giving offers out there, or just putting their PPC, putting their mailers out, and you're not separating them, you're also not going to be able to get that on the contract or convert or just get a deal out of it. And we cover all of that. So people here come, they grab their Colombian coffee. I was just talking about Colombian coffee, and they just start consuming this, man.
Absolutely.
I love the setup.
Cool.
I love that you guys are doing renovation, though. I want to be able to see what it looks like after.
Yeah. We're converting the podcast studio, so we have that. So this is our newer classroom. The classroom over there. We used to have a classroom over there, and we converted that classroom to a media room. And now we're converting that former media room classroom to now the new podcast. So we're going to have. And we're coming for Joe Rogan.
What they're doing right now, they're making them, of course, do an assessment of what's going on with their marketing. Because as you know, it's really important to understand whether the sales meets marketing. The top of the funnel, where your leads are coming, your sellers, your appointments, whatever it is, it needs to meet the sales, right? And basically what Steve is doing at this very moment is everyone's taking the time to really assess what they have and what they don't have, because it's important. So it actually gives points to it, to your entire sales team. Know the advantages, terms, and incentives of the competitors, for example, that are in their area, right? Do you know the conversion ratio out of every X amount of leads, and get Y amount of clients, delivering Z amount of profit? So knowing the marketing, knowing all the KPIs and everything, it's going to definitely deliver really good results in terms of your sales, because you will know exactly where to actually improve and do these micro optimizations. One of the things that I actually teach to all the members in Hustle Media is that it doesn't matter if you're generating leads. A lead is nothing if you don't have a conversation with motivated sellers. And a conversation with motivated sellers is nothing if you actually don't know how to have a great intro over the phone. You don't know how to have an everlasting impression with this seller. You don't know how to actually dig for the motivation or dig why they need to sell their property. If you don't know how to build the report, if you don't know, and I just met you, and you probably haven't met me in the past, or we haven't spoken in the past, why would I be doing business with you if there is someone else that is also doing the same thing? So how do you differentiate yourself? And these are different things that Steve and even us, we go through in our lead conversion, just the conversion cycle of getting motivated sellers, closing deals, getting them at a deeper discount, at the same time helping your guys, helping the motivated sellers as homeowners. It's very important to understand that, and that's why we have this, right? Larry right here is the one that got me in here, and of course he's always behind the scenes. He's one of the people that work remotely. He lives so far away. That means that they don't have to be in the office. Like, you know that you can do this remote, virtually, right? This guy's just being virtual and doing operations virtually. So what do you do at Larry, like for the whole team? Like,
I'm the Chief Operating Officer, my
Yep.
official title for Real Estate Disruptors, and so I'm in charge of all of our courses and our education and seminars. We have the sales training going on today. So I do the marketing, email, everything except for like social media and video production. Our media team handles that, although I work closely with them on different ideas or what we need for a product or so. We've had a couple of new products come out recently that we've done some video for, so kind of coordinate a lot of that, and then going online with setting up our landing pages, doing our emails, getting information out to people so they know what we have.
so you guys know, if you guys are in the podcast, it's because you made it. And this guy's gonna coordinate a lot of the things behind the scenes.
2 doors, they did the same thing, took the wall out. That's going to be our new sales floor, and things are going to go in there, and customer service and everything there. And where the guys are actually broadcasting from now down there is going to be, there's going to build a wall up the side of that classroom. It's going to create a big media editing video room for. We're looking to bring on at least another 2 more video editors here right away. Mm-hmm. And so that may wind up being just a whole bank of video editors here. This was the old podcast studio.
Okay.
And this is going to become our new control room. And over here was our old classroom.
Yeah.
We used to have all our sales trainings and workshops and things in here. And this is the new podcast studio.
Oh, okay.
And so on that.
So we're not gonna get to see the renovated podcast studio today, but
You can come back out in a couple.
they
weeks
can
and do
send
it.
us pictures.
But we're going to have Real Estate Disruptors set is going to be over there, and Steve's new podcast, Disruptors Remarkable Influencers set is going to be over here. And then we're going to have a rig system for lighting, and we're going to have areas we can do photography and other kinds of things here. So.
Just imagine, use your head, and maybe you're gonna mash up with some pictures, or I don't know. You guys do the design of it before, like the render.
Manny actually has a couple things.
You guys have a
He's
render?
got a couple even little animations on
Okay.
the studios.
So like, there's a render of how it's gonna look like. Unfortunately, right now it's construction happening, but okay, man, that's good.
We actually didn't expect him to get this far yet, so you guys are moving fast.
I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth, Metroplex. I started wholesaling about a year ago. Had multiple businesses before wholesaling. I've been in the business about a year. I did about over 100,000. What I'm learning is just get better at my skill set over the phone, and hopefully try to make over $500,000 next year.
Well, guys, my name is Will Wall. I am Alex's partner. As you mentioned, we have a business out in Maui and then one in LA, so I kind of run our LA operation. As you mentioned, we're out here learning from Steve and Max because these guys are some of the best out in the business, and looking to scale to a couple more deals next year.
It's Esteban. So I'm coming here from Miami, and just got here. Beautiful place. Didn't realize there was not much grass, but I'm also a wholesaler, but I am a cash buyer, and I've done a bunch of flips in Detroit actually in 2021. But everything's run by a project manager that I have down there, and a small team down there. But I'm gonna start kind of like just focusing more into like holding 2 properties and multifamily on the side. Well, my main focus right now is actually helping other real estate investors with inbound lead generation and conversion. And actually, that Steve invited me here to become an auditor and kind of like be behind the scenes and also help him out and help the community out as well for the conversion side, which is he's going to cover in the whole day today. So hope you guys have a great day. So this event is going to cover conversion, how to get deeper discounts on houses from motivated sellers, help them, and of course be able to get your business running and like get more deals every month. So what Steve is doing is going to be incredible because, as you know, lead generation and sales is what you really need in your business in order to start up. Continuously drilling into those two things is what's going to allow you to then create systems, build out a team, and continuously like just scale. The thing that is going to come up here in this event is special. Like he's going to come in with like the most incredible, effective, and efficient ways to really get these kind of properties using just the art of sales.
What are the objections? What are the obstacles? What's stopping you from getting more contracts at the moment? Go ahead.
Maybe breaking ice and building rapport on a cold call. Getting their number first.
When they say they'll give you an answer and they don't.
Ghosting you?
I wouldn't say ghosting. When they commit, they tell you at the end of the appointment they're going to give you an answer, and then all of a sudden they need to think about, you know what I mean? Or
So they they told you they will,
yeah,
and they said they won't.
yeah, because there's more people coming in.
Is that lying to you or not committed?
I think both. I think both. Lying.
I want to show you guys how this real estate disruptor crew actually get fueled up. They have Colombian coffee. Look at that. It's 100% Colombian. You know I'm Colombian, guys, right? So they fuel up, they start the day, and that's how they actually feed their guys too. I'm gonna get a coffee here.